What most people don't know is when I had Blaze, I actually had trouble breastfeeding. My body wasn't producing enough milk, and he also wasn't latching on. At his 2-day checkup, he'd lost 40% of his body weight, and the doctor said you either supplement with formula or he's going to go back in the hospital. And so as I heard those words, I said, I'll do better, I'll do more. And when I went home, I did that. And then a few months later, at his next checkup, the doctor asked, how's it going with breastfeeding? And I told her, I'm doing more. An hour and a half of pumping and 10 minutes of break, an hour and a half of pumping and 10-minute break. And I just keep doing that the whole day. And she said, Jessica, you can't keep doing that. You'll be a zombie. You're exhausted. And it was her words that actually gave me permission to stop doing that and to start doing what needed to be done to take better care of my son. Because as much as I wanted to will my body and work it into producing more milk, it just wasn't working. And so right now, what do you need to give yourself permission for? Because you don't need to wait for somebody else to give you permission to do it. You need to give yourself permission to stop the job that you hate, to start the new business that you want, to stop being in the relationship that is pulling you down or keeping you stuck, and start creating the relationships that you want, to maybe put yourself out there to start dating again. So what is it that you need to give yourself permission for? To stop something and start something else. So what is that you need to start, and where do you need to start saying yes to those things that fill you up and light you with joy and make you happy? Because life is too short to be living any other way. So start saying yes to yourself and giving yourself permission to find those things that light you up and bring you joy. So put in the comments, what's the one thing you're going to stop today, and where are you going to start?